All right. I'm going to share this screen. We just vibing today once again, y'all. Vibe coding, really vibe coding. I like to tell y'all this. I do not have a technical background. I'm not a quote unquote um certified. Nah, shit. I'm certified. I'm not. I don't have a degree in computer science. All right, but I build some very complex, working, auditable, agentic systems. And when I say agentic systems, I'm talking about agents that actually perform actions that make you some money or save you some time. Period, point blank. And where I feel as if the vibe coding that I've been doing, because it sometimes has a negative connotation to it when it comes to vibe coding, especially in like the computer science world, where it's just like, oh, you're a vibe coder, you don't really know anything. But when you're in these trenches, bro, and like you spend the amount of time that I spend vibe coding. Can I share my screen? Come on, bro. When you spend the amount of time that I spend vibe coding, you have no choice but to become like a like really proficient, okay? Because you have to read code all day long. You have to understand it. You have to make a lot of mistakes. That's where a lot of my learning is coming from when it comes to vibe coding. Bro, I make so many mistakes. I have to learn about like PRs. I just learned PRs in the past like 2 or 3 weeks as I'm getting as we're going to market with a specific product and understanding, okay, we have actual paying customers now with this product. We can't just be back here vibe coded and then like it mess something up maybe with the super base schemas or something like that, and it throws off the platform, and now the users are having a bad experience. So now I have to do pull requests, really understand exactly what I'm changing, how I can possibly reverse it immediately if something does throw it off, stuff like that. So you don't get that without getting in the trenches. You can be doing like you can read as many books as you want to, but in a lot of bugs that come out in software is only like catch. I was gonna say catchable just to make up a word, but you can only catch it in production. Okay, so you can do all the testing that you want to in the background as much as you can, but is like some certain bugs that you just won't catch until it's in production. And one of the like newest ways that I've been testing a lot of the um a lot of the updates that I'm doing in the back end is through Playwright. Literally, I just have Playwright write a script. If you don't know what Playwright is, it's pretty much when the browser like takes over your or the computer takes over your browser and then logs in, signs in, really, takes actions within the browser. So I just have it testing the updates that I make before I actually put it in production. Still, bugs happening. Okay, stuff happens, bro. This is a computer at the end of the day. You feel me? If we make mistakes, a computer gonna make a mistake. All right, because this is really blowing me, bro. This is my content engine. Like it was working perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden it just went out. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. So now I'll be going like back and forth with Claude. Okay, so the webhook is okay. We still got some issues with my Telegram ID because that's really where I kind of like run. a lot of my business is just through Telegram and like my approval system. Okay, so I have an approval system where whenever content is generated by the system, it sends it to me on Telegram with a few buttons: approve, reject, or regenerate with with the suggestions. So depending on the quality of the content would depend on which button I push. But I guess like the Telegram webhook was somehow removed. I'm gonna say that was my fault because it was at one time where I was getting so many different Telegram messages that I was just like, "Yo, we gotta stop the Telegram messages." But I guess it removed the actual webhook vibe coding. Got to be careful. Okay, let me go ahead and fix my variables as well because my variable for my Telegram ID, I did change that. Okay, I definitely did do that. I definitely changed it across the whole every single service that I got in Railway. If y'all don't know what Railway is, here it is. So I just got different um services. So each one of these is considered to be a service. Okay, so this is like my main service. But let's just say that someone's looking for a system to be built. I use this proposal generator that takes in it's kind of like type form, okay, but it's my own personal customized type form, and I just put in their information, the proposal generated, and share it right to the client. This remotion renders, this is for like some of my daily content where I kind of want to spice it up a little bit, not just have like static images and stuff like that. Okay, so I gotta change the framework. Telegram chat ID. Excuse me, y'all. I already changed it in there. It's only the album. That's another thing. Let me fix that right now too. Why is it into the deployment of updates? Whenever I deploy, it's like the entire system and every service gets doesn't always this update doesn't always involve okay, let's see what they say to that. I know it'd be blowing me when he be doing this too. multiple deployments. I was supposed to have the PR or the pull request also configured within this system. Cause just backing up the queue is just, oh man, it go to getting hell after a while. How can I prevent this from ever happening again? What process? List top 3 processes that are to execute that will search or poll railway. It's another term I had to learn, but that really came from like automations, building automations that make when you like poll something. Okay, so polling is what I like to call like the software development term of trolling. Okay, you got to troll certain services, certain softwares to figure out what is going on with it at that time. So when polling would be used is, let's just say like you have a system that automatically updates something, or you have a content system that needs to post or create some content every, let's say, 6 hours. It will poll and try to, like, if it's time to try to figure out like a scheduled time, okay, we need to go ahead and see what the hell going on over here. And what I wanted to do right now is I wanted to poll railway before it deploys any type of updates, because the queue getting backed up like this, I just don't like it. I don't like it. It just takes a lot longer for updates to actually be deployed all the way and then be inside production. So now I'm telling them like, hey, you need to poll railway to figure out if to see, to see if there is a current deployment to there should never be a time where people are happening. Okay, route directory filtering in railway. Claude always trying to talk shit. This is a discipline problem. Nah, I told your ass I'm a vibe coder, bro. You ain't got to do all that. Claude, stay talking shit, y'all. We need to do a deep discovery to understand what services or what paths are associated with what service. We can't just be, yeah, I'll just go out here and build. I learned that the hard way. Going out here and just building. That shit don't work, bro. You gonna end up, fucked up. Blockchain crazy. What's up, my boy? Yes, sir. Salute, my guy. Yes, sir. Okay, let's see what's going on here, y'all. So we got a deployment going on. Let's see what. I had to turn that into a skill, man. That I need to copy that. Turn this into a skill. So we're not finna keep having that. Oh, sorry, my bad. Definitely not finna keep having that. I like to play off in the terminal a lot too. Now, when it comes to Claude Code, no cap. Ready to help. You ain't see what I just gave you, fam? See, that's what I mean. Sometimes Claude be with that food, isn't it? Make that a skill. Update my Claude.md. To understand what paths are associated with what service, so we are including each and every path for each and every service without missing any gaps. Can't have too many instances open though. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and knock these out. Let's knock each and every one of these out. While we wait on that, let's see what's going on over here. Know it exists, bro. I did a big schema update yesterday, y'all. Let me tell you something about migrating schemas on Superbase. For those of you who don't know what Superbase is, let me go ahead and show you. This is just really just a souped up Excel, y'all. Super souped up Excel. And I'll show you this one. And it's just where all of your data is hosted. Plus, it's like it's secure. Okay. Um, I don't like for people to get like too confused on products and services or softwares that are out right now, especially like AI softwares, because they're coming out so rapidly. And where I messed up a lot in the beginning was trying to learn everything instead of just getting exactly what I needed, the softwares that I needed, and getting very good at those or mastering those, because that will like cut out the noise. Super, like, very important in today's time is to cut out the noise, y'all. Period, point blank. You got to try to cut out the noise. You got to try to stay focused. You got to try to stay linear in everything that you do. Okay, so if it's something that you're focusing on, do like a sprint focus. When I say sprint focus, 90 days, just that. Sprint focus on that, 90 days. Sprint focus on this, 90 days. You can literally build a profitable business right now in 90 days with the correct systems. If y'all don't know, I have a program out, AI Accelerator program. It teaches you how to build real systems, generate you leads, sell to those leads, onboard those leads, and then fulfill for those leads. Right now is the easiest time for people to build businesses. I am going to then reiterate or come back to saying it is not easy to run a business. It is not easy to be a profitable, successful business. It is just a lot easier now with AI. Please understand that. Because I don't want nobody saying, bro, I said it was going to be easy, bro. He said it was going to be easy. This shit ain't motherfucking easy, my nigga. That's on everything, but this shit harder than a bitch. This shit hard, fam. I ain't gonna cop. Oh, cop. But what's up, though? Blockchain breezy. Where you from, fam? Fam, straight, though. Where fam from? Yes, sir. I'm just vibing, fam. No cop. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. My jit done woke up. Ah, damn. We gonna make the bottle right quick, boy. Gonna make that bottle. Jit get on everything stop, boy. Jit don't even play, boy. Jit be tripping. Okay, hold on. Let's see what's going on. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. The wife done got it, y'all. Wife got me right. Oh, fam from the A. Yeah, my folks in the A, fam. I just moved from there. Matter of fact, I'm finna come out there next week. My daughter, I don't know, she going crazy out there right now. She tripping. I gotta get on her ass right quick. Straight violating. Yeah, I was down there and what the fuck I lived at, fam? It's on the south, fam. What that shit called, man? It's crazy. I'm drawing a blank right now. Cause this was just when I first got out. I went to Atlanta. I was living with my mama. Damn, bro. Damn, what that shit called, bro? Hold up, bro. I know what that shit called. Hold up. Hold up. I know what that shit called. I know what that shit called, bro. Hold up. Union City. Yeah, I was in Union City. You feel me? Vibing out at Union City. You feel me? Yeah. I had a little job at while working at Pro Logistics, this little like temp agency at the warehouse doing my thing. Nah, I be on this shit, bro. No cap. This shit the wave. So what I'm trying to do right now with this software is make it the easiest to use. So with all of these AI features, softwares, and stuff like that, really decreasing the like the cost of labor. Now moving forward, it's gonna be all about, okay, who can put these different AI softwares together in the right way or the right form or the right structure and be creative with it to provide the most astronomical value to the customer. That's where we at. That's what we're gonna be moving towards right now. So that's why I say, like, really, brothers really got a an unfair advantage in that, just because of our creativity, period, point blank. So if you can just think about anything that would possibly make a business or a customer, like, give them a 10, 20-star experience, right now is the time to be able to do it. It's just a lot easier to do it. Not easy. Tell y'all that shit again. That shit ain't easy. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. No cap. I got a little program now. You want to pull up on that program? I got a little program. I don't know if my mom. I don't know if my email in there, or you can just email me, fam. No cap. No gatekeeping, fam. I really be showing love. No gatekeeping. I'm gonna tell you like I used to tell the niggas in prison, bro. Like we finna rock. You finna pull up on my 'cause I used to run a workout group. You feel me? Used to call it Zulu Tribe. If you finna pull up on here, bro, if you not finna go hard, cause it's 612 where I'm from. Well, you on the East Coast too. Uh, I get up at 4:16 every morning. I get on this computer. I go hard. I don't do no excuses. So if you finna rock with me, like, you got to have that type of grind, that type of mentality to know that, okay, it may take 60, 90, 120 days to really start seeing like to get proficient in building. And that's, you're gonna have to be on this motherfucker however many hours you can a day. I was working at the warehouse down in like I said, Union City. Bitch, yeah, I was doing 12-hour days, sometimes 16-hour days. I was bringing my computer to it. I had got my Google data analytics certification. Like, you got to go hard, bro. You got to go hard. If you're not gonna go hard, like, I ain't really, like, I'm straight for real. I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm all about helping though. No cap. I'm all about pulling a nigga up. But I ain't I ain't chasing no nigga down for him to get rich. That don't even make no sense. Okay. So we got 25 tabs open. Let's see if they really got 25 tabs open. Ads. I'm gonna teach you ads. I'm gonna teach you how to do ads. I'm gonna teach you how to do ads with not a super low budget, because that just don't make no sense. If you ain't got no budget to do ads, you might as well not do them. Depends on what, and that also depends on what business. Like if you're doing like pressure washing, stuff like that, then we can do like some Google ad, local ads. You got to have like a super huge budget, but still be able to make some bread. But you always just need to do, what I'm saying? But I'm gonna teach you that. I teach you like everything, everything, everything. Don't do no gatekeep. I teach you everything. Fuck it. Get rich, nigga. I'm gonna get me what I got to get me a bag. You feel me? I don't give a fuck about another nigga getting a bag. That shit be. I don't really do that. That shit be kind of crazy sometimes. When nigga be with that hate and shit. It just be unnecessary for real, for real. Okay, let's see what we got here. It's here, y'all. So what y'all looking at right now is I got Playwright. So because this software is so complex and it's just so many features that you can do in here, what I had the system do was literally open up my browser, go through each and every tab, make a tutorial video for each and every tab. So whenever advisors come on here, they can be able to click it and just understand exactly what this feature is about, how to use it, everything like that. But we finna take off around that bit, boy. Oh, you see. No doubt. Yeah, we in the game, fam. Okay, okay. Okay. I fuck with the Waymo game. I fuck with the Waymo game. I fuck with all technology, fam. No cap. I see you got that blockchain in your shit. What you know about blockchain? We gonna rap. What you know about blockchain though? I don't know nothing about chapter 7. I'm still, I ain't gonna say I'm fresh out, but I'm still at chapter 7. I don't even know what that is, fam. Nah, but that ain't no excuse. Bitch, look it up, bitch. You don't know what it is, bitch. Look it up. No cap. Hey, y'all tell you everything. Yeah, we in the game. So what I'm gonna do, I gotta make them shits bigger. I gotta make them shits bigger. Okay. Now, okay, let me go ahead and see what these videos look like. Cause I had messed up yesterday. Oh shit. Come on, fam. Okay, so let's try it. Let's see what happens now when we sign in. Because that ain't gonna work right though. Let's see what happens when we sign in now. Okay, hold on. I made these fixes. Uh-oh, that shit coming together, y'all. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, so I need to deploy. It's another thing got to do. Okay, I'm seeing from Agentic working now, y'all, which is good. So I don't gotta publish that. Okay, well, let's see. Do a hard refresh here. See what's going on. Oh, okay. 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 No, no cap. You know, I used to hear about that shit all the time. I just never been in that situation where, I would. Here we go, this bullshit, y'all. Here we go, this bullshit. what they, damn, what I did? I fucked up. I paid my dog. I'm a boy right now. No, I'm saying, why the fuck I'm so big on here? I don't like that. Okay, so here we go. So I'm using Versal to deploy a lot of like landing pages whenever people come through. And I'm just having some DNS configuration like issues coming back and forth. Let's see. No, not Google. Oh, not sign up, bitch. I meant to say sign in. I played. Let's see what's going on here, y'all. Just always more work, fam. Should be crazy. Somebody gotta do it though, fam. Oh, maybe it's that. Let me see what I owed in now. Oh boy, he be taxing me. I'm boy be beating me down. Boy, what shorts you did this month? Okay, cool. Go ahead and get my dog paid. Got to pay your people, fam. Got to pay your people. Shit around here, that food in there. Did I forget my password, bro? Okay. Gotta open up some instances here. Where we deploy. What's going on here? Did I put that in the right? I don't even think I put that in the right one. See. That's my boy. That's my boy right there. Okay, so while that's going down, I got to come here and go to mail, Cloudflare. I pay Cloudflare already up. Okay. So refresh this. Right? And let's see. DNS issues. It's another thing when you running your own business, like you ain't got no choice but to learn everything that goes into business. If you run like an online business, period, point blank. Anything online, you got to learn about your DNS records. You have to learn about, because that's so important, DNS records. You have to learn about email deliverability. What else you got to learn? Obviously, vibe coding. Definitely have to learn that. Structured vibe coding, not just because that's really where like a lot of my headaches are coming from, period, point blank, is in the beginning, I was doing so much vibe coding, but it wasn't structured. Like I didn't have a format. I didn't have a plan in vibe coding. And it's a reason why people get paid. There's a reason why software engineers get paid so much money, bro. Like it's really a job. 2 issues visible. Wrong A record. Why am I changing? Use lovable. Is I to use verso only for the deployment of advisors landing pages. How does that work? Could I use logo to UI changes? Sometimes. Only or for deployment of landing pages for advisors. What is the best and most effective strategy moving forward for this? Ask me any questions for clarification. That's another thing, y'all. Always tell AI to ask you questions so it understands and gets a clear picture. Because if you don't, it'll just do what it thinks is right, and 9 times out of 10, what it thinks is right is fucking wrong. And it'll talk to you like it done give you the Steve Jobs your shit the whole time. That bit done blew your shit up. Okay, where's the front end actually hosted right now? It updates. That get deployed per advisor. There are many sites that get deployed per advisor, but I use a lovable site created for Dave as a Okay, let's see what's going on here. Let's go ahead and get to the bottom of this. It's always something, y'all. It's always something. Let's go ahead and get to the bottom of this right quick. Got about 12 more minutes on the live vibe. Um, okay, so advisors pages lives on a subdomain like now let me go to Lovable right quick, y'all. Up out of there. Let me go to Lovable. Show them. Oh, wow. I didn't even see that. Okay, I gotta update the TXT records and stuff, y'all. TXT record. And the TXT record. TXT records already. DNS only. Thought this wildcard can't be on. Okay. Let me put that in there. Hold on, let me make sure it's. Guess I'll let Cloudflare catch up. I wonder if I gotta disconnect and then reconnect. All right, y'all, I'm gone.